the president said quite a few things today that will not be popular in Tehran, and the Iranians responded in kind. So let's listen to just a little bit of the president here. And this number 4, this gives you, he said a lot today in a photo op when he was doing some flagpole raising. This will give you the gist in about a minute of the president's point of view, which is, I can do this whenever I want. The Iranians have no high cards. I'm at the end of my rope on this. I've lost patience, but I can wait. I don't necessarily need to attack. Here's the president at the White House today, number 4.
The destruction or the dismantling of the Fordow nuclear enrichment center, is that a prerequisite for a deal? Is that a red line for you?
No, it's just something that people talk about having. We're the only ones that have the capability to do it, but that doesn't mean I'm going to do it at all. Yeah, we have the best military equipment in the world. You see that with this fight. We have planes that are undetectable, flying around like, nobody's able to see them stealth. You guys want to be stealthy tonight. You can be stealth, you'll never lose, right? But these are incredible planes and weapons. We have the best weapons in the world, by far. Nobody close. And certain countries take advantage of that. Israel has incredible weaponry. So we'll see what happens. I've been asked about it by everybody, but I haven't made a decision.
There's so much more I could show you. Let me show you one more. Here is the president, number 7, saying Iran cannot have nuclear weapons, number 7.
Both here and abroad, who are not only concerned about the U.S. potentially getting involved in another conflict in the Middle East, but worry about the potential for retaliation here at home.
Yeah, well, I don't want to get involved either, but I've been saying for 20 years, maybe longer, that Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. I've been saying it for a long time. And I think they were a few weeks away from having one. And they had to sign a document. I think they wish they signed it now. It was a fair deal. And now it's a harder thing to sign, It's a lot of water over the dam. But, it's I say it very simply. Iran can't have a nuclear weapon. Too much devastation. And they'd use it. I believe they'd use it. Others won't use it, but I believe they'd use it. So that's it. It's very simple as far as I'm concerned. They can't have a nuclear weapon.
So there are new reports now, some I just see coming in, that the Iranians say they're ready to talk. Now, again, that's a great outcome for the president, but I don't think he's going to accept the deal that may have been on the table with Witkoff, a week ago. I think he's going to demand a pretty substantial set of concessions from Iran on nuclear and missile, as the president would say, nuclear and missile, or the people who mock the president or mimic the president would say. And it's interesting because that is where time may not be on his side. And I think the Israelis would look, as they always have, a very jaundiced way at the prospect of American negotiations to try to get a deal, because they don't believe a deal can work. So don't want to say that military action is a foregone conclusion. This morning, I think I said 75%. I'm still there. Still at about 75%. And it's not a prediction. It's the totality of my observation and reporting and sense of the president's posture towards this. He doesn't like war, and he doesn't want to kill people, and he doesn't want to be the American president who drops these giant bombs with B-52s on another country. But I also think he believes what Benjamin Netanyahu believes, which is now is the moment to get this done.
They say that something that's easy is like a walk in the park. Well, easier than a walk in the park, hit the subscribe button, be part of the two-way community, never miss an episode, be part of our conversations. Thank you for your service to America.